Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is James, Dr. James, if you can call me. And today I want to bring very interesting topic. And please, if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe and share with your friends, because what you get here, you cannot get it from anywhere else. So guys, today I want us to talk about vaginal discharge. Yeah. So today it's very interesting. So what do you know? Like, I want you to understand the vaginal health and what you should know. So basically, first of all, you should understand what is vaginal discharge. Yeah. So vaginal discharge is fluid that comes from vagina to keep it healthy and infection free. Yeah, you understand? So vaginal discharge is completely natural. Yeah, so vaginal discharge is completely natural, depending on the age. Yeah, depending your menstrual cycle. Yeah. So vaginal discharge, however, sometimes can be abnormal. Yeah. How do you differentiate normal and abnormal vaginal discharge? So depending on the color, texture and amount, can maybe increased amount can be indication of underlying condition. Yeah. And immediately you should seek medical review. Yeah. So now I want to teach you types of vaginal discharge. Yeah. So there are several types of vaginal discharge. Number one, it can be white. So that is the most common vaginal discharge, and it's always occur, especially at the beginning of the cycle. It's always thick, sticky, and has no smell. Basically, there's no smell. Number two, clear and watery discharge. Yeah. So you can notice this kind of discharge, especially when you are sexually aroused, or maybe when you are pregnant, or maybe during the ovulation. This kind of discharge is very common. Another type of vaginal discharge is brown and bloody. Yeah. This type of discharge, especially you can get it probably maybe after recent sex, or maybe during your early pregnancy, which can be indication of miscarriage. So if in case you get this kind of discharge, it is always advised, maybe you can seek medical intervention, especially even also you can be done ultrasound, maybe to rule out whether you are pregnant. Another occasion where you can experience this kind of discharge is when maybe during your in between your periods. So in between your periods, you can get this kind of discharge. And finally, I want us to talk about yellow or maybe green kind of discharge, vaginal discharge. This is always very alarming. It can be indication of condition, maybe CA, and this kind of discharge is always very thick and smelly, and you should, if by chance maybe you experience such kind of discharge, please make sure you seek medical device. So up to that point, I understand that you are getting a point, and you can relate what I'm talking about. So at this point, I want to maybe discuss about maybe the causes of vaginal discharge. And basically, as I started saying, vaginal discharge is normal body function, yeah, which happens maybe due to estrogen levels of the female, and to bring maybe to give healthy vaginal condition. Maybe if depending on the amount of discharge, mm, like for example, if the discharge is it's unpleasant, gives an unpleasant smell, or maybe it's thick, or maybe you are doubting it. It can be as a resultant of maybe some various infections, especially maybe bacterial infection, yeast infection, sexually transmitted diseases like gonorrhea, syphilis, you understand? And maybe, yeah, sometimes stress. Stress maybe can increase vaginal discharge. So, like I think, and infection, there is this kind of infection, pelvic inflammatory infection can also cause the vaginal unpleasant vaginal discharge. So this information is to make sure that you differentiate between normal vaginal discharge and abnormal vaginal discharge. Yeah. So as I've said, vaginal discharge can be as a resultant of maybe sexual harassment. It can be as a resultant of maybe taking family planning pills. It can be also as a resultant of maybe oral infections. Yeah. Can be also maybe during the ovulation. Those are some of the period you expect to have high vaginal discharge. Okay. So for healthy vagina, there are bit of symptoms you should always be checking on. Maybe increased fever, irritation around vagina, fatigue, pain during or after sex. Yeah, those can be signs and symptoms. Unexplained weight loss, yeah, increased urination, fatigue. Those are some of the issues and signs and symptoms you should always check on, so that maybe you can be in position to prevent yourself from developing those vaginal infections. So guys, I hope you have gotten a point. If you have not yet subscribed, then you subscribe for a lot more of good stuffs. Okay, bye bye, and share with your friends.